Hello, hello, Tatum here. Welcome to my Candy Crusher workouts. It's day 19 of this 4-week challenge to keep you moving. Today's 35-minute athletic strength training workout will combine power, full body, and core strength. This workout is great for athletes of any level looking to up their competition. The best part is you can do it from home. Grab your weights, a stepper, or a sturdy chair, and let's get to it.
All right, hello, welcome back to day 19 of my Candy Crusher workouts. This is a 4-week challenge to keep you moving. I'm so excited about this workout. This is a little bit of athletic strength, and I'll explain it as I go, my thought process on this as I put this workout together, but it's for everybody. Anytime we work out, we should be in that athletic mindset. And so today is the day. A little bit of jumping, just know that, a little bit of that, because we're gonna work a little power at the beginning of this. So plyometrics are in here. As for equipment today, I have a band with my Anchor Gym minis here, which I love. I need to put a link in there for you if you wanna look into those. And I am gonna use a band for a chest press. You can wrap it around your body, the band, and press instead. I have a stepper for step ups, so find a sturdy chair or a stepper, a kettlebell, but you can use a dumbbell, and I have a set of 15s today. We're gonna get started here with a warm up. We're gonna go with leg swings, 30 seconds right leg, and then 30 seconds left. Here we go. Let's swing it out. Keep that body upright. Try not to rock the body with the leg, just the leg is moving here with the hip. Opening up here, swinging it as high as we can, not too high at first. Don't overdo it. Good. 10 more seconds here. We'll switch sides. There you go. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Other side. We're jumping right into this today. Get that left leg swinging here. Couple other warm-ups. We're gonna go into a little power work at the beginning with our kettlebell swings, a pullover jump, and some plyo push-ups. Once we get through that power, we'll go into some strength moves. I'll explain why we're doing the strength we're doing today. And then we'll go into more strength, finishing up with calves and core muscles, all very important for everyone, but especially athletes. All right, nice work. RDL, we're gonna open up our hips, okay? So we're gonna come back and open up into this. You may wanna definitely hold on to something, a chair, a wall, as you come down here and open up, all right? So kind of here, normally we just come forward, and I want you to touch and kind of swing open the hips here, all right? That's it. I've switched both sides now several times. Good, now other side, same thing. Hold on if you need to. I'm going to a little bit so I can get a good opening here. Good, so RDL here, kind of into that tabletop position, bringing that leg up, but open the hips. There you go. Or feel that glute working, that hip, that medius, as we open up here to stabilize for us. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna come down, we're gonna turn on our obliques. I want you to lay down, bring the right foot on top of that left knee. You can use your hand here to balance, and we're just gonna lift and lower. A lot of times when I have people do this, they're like, I don't feel that, but you may be leaning back too much. You might be too much forward, or you probably won't be able to lift if you are. So lean just a little bit, either stay upright or forward till you feel that little pinch here in your obliques. That means you're working. Up, down, 30 seconds. Good, halfway already. Other side, same thing. Here we go, make sure you have your balance here. Lift and lower. Make sure you're feeling the obliques. Adjust yourself a little forward if you need to get there, but don't lean back. Woo! You'll feel a little adduction here too as you lift. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, we're gonna go into high knees. All right, lift, 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 30 seconds. Then we're going to butt kicks. Then we're gonna have a minute here to kind of set ourselves up for our power workout, power circuit. Lift those knees. If you want, march it out. March it out, that's where you need to be right now. It's okay. Just make sure you get those arms in there. Good, lift, 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 you got it. Come on, butt kicks now, butt kicks behind. Get those heels towards that bottom. Kick again. You can take this low, you can take it high. You might want to start revving up that heart rate a little bit though, as we go into this power plyometric, ballistic type stuff I have going on for us here next. 8 seconds, keep it up. 3, 2, 1. All right, good work. Woo, all right, take a sip of water. I remembered my water today. Yay. We're gonna bring that heart rate right back up. I have us working 30 seconds with 30 seconds rest in between. We're only doing 2 sets. I know for some of us that seems like a lot. We wanna keep that heart rate really elevated the whole time. We have a cardio coming up on day 20 where we focus on that aerobic state, okay? Today, I want you to get a little anaerobic. I want you to be a little bit more powerful in this, okay? So we're gonna rest a little bit, and it's good. It's very good for the hormones to kind of elevate and reset. So hang in there with me. We can talk through the 30 seconds. I can keep it going. All right, so we're gonna start here, with our kettlebell swing. I'm gonna grab mine, 30 seconds. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can hold on to a dumbbell and swing it as well right here, okay? 3, 2, and 1, here we go. Boy, I just like to talk. Almost ran out of time there. Now, on your swings, I want you to push that bottom back. Keep a neutral spine, but keeping those shoulders down away from the ears. All right, they're packed down. I'm popping those hips forward. My arms are not lifting, they're swinging. We did skier swings on 18, a little bit lighter weight. Today you can push this weight. 3, 2, and 1, as long as you have form. Let's put that weight away. All right, we have our pullover banded jumps. Let me show this to you in this 30 seconds. One of my favorites, you've seen it before with me. If you have an anchor for the door, you're gonna put that up there. If you don't, you're gonna pull down here. You're gonna come up on those toes and pull down. You can even jump and pull those arms over, okay? Otherwise, we're using the band. It's gonna give us a little height. Boom, pull a little tension on the lats with that jump. 3, 2, and 1, here we go. If jumping's not for you, find your toes up, down, without the jump. Pull, good. Straight arms, you can see this, straight arms. Let me move over for you. All right, and I'm landing with soft knees. I'm landing in a squat, not stiff leg, okay? So I pull back, I kind of wind it up, I let it go, and I come back. Woo, rest, good job. It's a little bit of a thinker, but if we're gonna be athletes, we've gotta get that mind-body connection, that coordination down. So practice. Go with the squat to toes if that's easier at first. Slow it down, then try to bring it up. We're going into plyo push-ups. I'm gonna do them from an incline for my stepper. You can do them from the wall at an incline. When you push off the wall, your fingertips should clear the wall by an inch or 2. Catch yourself with bent elbows. 3, 2, and 1. I may not last here the whole 30 seconds, but I'm gonna try to do the best I can for as long as I can, and then move to the wall. You can do the same. You might start here at the floor, at a chair, and then work up a little bit higher as time goes on. There you go, come on. Woo. 3, 2, and 1. Rest, okay, great job. 30 seconds, that's all I'm giving us on this. Normally we could rest a lot longer, maybe up to a minute 30 or 2 in between here to get what we need to start over. It's entirely up to you, but I'm going a little bit aerobic, like endurance here, so we're not waiting too long. 30 seconds, I know, is a lot for most of us, most of the time. Here we go, we're back to those kettlebell swings. Make sure the weight is challenging enough that you have good form, and I really want you to pop, explode, push those hips forward, squeeze those glutes, okay? Think power. You're swinging it, those hips, those glutes, those hamstrings, the core, just powering that weight up in front, like you want to throw it, like you're gonna just throw it and let it go, but don't do that, don't do that. Good, here we go, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna have those endorphins going. We're gonna be real ready for the rest of this workout here. It will slow down, but Pull over jumps, remember, here, if you want, without the band, you can jump and pull over too, boom. You can use the band. 10 more seconds. Let's let that heart rate come down. I'm gonna use the band. So I think about winding it up. You get this tension and you let the arms go with your jump and it just kind of shoots you up a little bit. Gives you a little bit. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Land soft. You have to be able to land in that squat. If your legs are too sore, too tired, knees hurt, don't do it. Just pop up on those toes and down into your squat. Oh, it's still good work. Still really good work. Good, I'm gonna speed it up a little bit here with 8 seconds to go. See if you can get to go a little faster here. 3, 2, and 1, rest. All right, plyo push-ups again. Plyo push-ups are pretty advanced too. You can do just a wall push-up off the wall, nice and high with soft elbows landing. All right, we can do this. 14 seconds, grab a sip of water if you need it. I do. Plyo push-ups. I believe I took us 2 sets through all of this. I'll explain how you can do 3 if you want. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get those push-ups in. A plyo if you can. A regular push-up is fine for today. You do you. Find your challenge. Modify, modify, modify. Go to the wall. Most of us can push off the wall. I use it as a warm-up for a lot of my clients at a high incline. Okay, Tatum, no more talking. Just work. 3, oh no. 3, 2, and 1. All right, good work. Just making sure. We have a minute here and we're going into our next circuit. Now, for some of you who are more advanced, or maybe you're an athlete, maybe you are looking to use this to better yourself in your sport. You could do 3 rounds, okay? Especially if you've been jumping for a while now, you've been doing a lot of plyometrics, ballistic type stuff. You could take this 3. You can maybe give yourself a little more rest here. And you can give you more rest in between these to get the most out of them as well, all right? Especially if you want to get anaerobic and really powerful on it. If you want to do more weight on that swing, the plyos take a lot out of you, right? So get your rest. Gosh, we have only 15 seconds. We're gonna get started. A banded chest press from a high anchor. Again, remember, you can wrap that band around your back and you're just gonna push out holding on to it. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, I'll show both. So from here, we're gonna push out from a high anchor from the door or from one of your Anchor Gym minis. Or you can take this around the body, make sure you have good tension and press out. So you may have to grab a little closer here and push around the body, getting a good chest press here as well. I'm gonna go high with this, some more tension with this band. We're 19 seconds left. I kind of missed out on this one, that's okay. We're only doing 2 sets today. Again, if you're there, if you need more time, this is already a 35-minute workout. If you want more, sometimes we're pressed for time as athletes too. 3, 2, and 1, rest. So I didn't want to make it too long. We'll talk about it. Step up with overhead press, a sturdy chair, at least maybe a 90-degree bend, not much more than that with weight. So 90 degrees, we do high step ups, but all right, let's start with that left foot up. I'm taking 2 dumbbells here. You can have 1 at your shoulder. We're gonna press overhead with that right arm as we come up into the step up with the left leg. So left leg up, right arm presses. And I'm gonna keep my foot here because I don't wanna use a lot of marching and momentum today. We could, if we were doing some heavier weight, we could make it that step up and down. All right, but I like to keep it here, really push into that leg and not think about pushing off that back leg very much. Sometimes I even come up on my toe and then press. Let me show you from the side here. So sometimes I come up here on my toe so I can just push through that foot. All right, other side, right arm down, left arm up, right foot up, and down, good. So I'm gonna tap and push into that leg. All the way down, trying not to use a bounce in this leg back here. I'm not pushing with that left foot. That right foot is pushing in and bringing me to a standing position here. It's doing the work. So press into that heel, that foot, the entire foot, push in and come up. Good work. Woo! And go. There you go. Try not to use that back leg. It's tempting, I know, especially as we tire out. 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're gonna do a face pull. One of my favorites. We'll talk about why here after I get through on the second round. I want to tell you about how to do this. Sit down at the floor or at your stepper or chair. Feet on the band, especially if it's a tube, so it doesn't roll off. Let me show you from the front here. Our arms out in front. We're gonna make a W. I call it Wonder Woman. And then back out, okay? So arms out straight. Bring it up and back so like the hands come to the top of the forehead there and out. You're making a W. See if you can see from here. And now it is tough, okay? I'm gonna try not to shrug as I pull back. Keep the shoulders down as much as you can. If you bring the feet in closer, you can make the tension on the band easier. This is a really tough one to do. Oh, it's great if you sit at a desk all day. The other reason I put it in here is we need to have good muscles around that shoulder blade to hold it in place. If you throw, pitch, catch, you know, whatever you do, even reaching overhead, spiking a volleyball, just thinking about those things. So that's why that one's in there. All right, grab some weight. We're gonna do a forward to lateral lunge with the left leg. So step forward and then come laterally, getting the legs here in the quads and the hips with this lateral lunge. If you're an athlete, some of us, including myself, do not move laterally, but we need that good hip strength to hold our hips stable, to keep our knees in line from caving in. That valgus where your knees go in. So some of us just need it because we do move like soccer players, you know, I'm thinking of soccer, moving laterally. We wanna have good strong hips there too. That way our knees are stable, secure. 3, 2, and 1, here we go. I do a lot of big strength moves in my off seasons. Depending on what I'm training for, that can change for me. I don't have well, I guess a lot of my stuff does happen in the summer. But with that being said, during season, I really like to kind of single out single legs, not go as heavy, but make sure that both sides of my body are equally strong and making sure we keep that there's no discrepancies. So I like to do that, especially with the lower half. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, we're going back to that banded chest press, either around the body press or with it up high here. We could have done chest press with dumbbells. I know we had that day 18 as well, so I switched it up. And I sometimes like to lunge with this. We're not going to, we're just gonna press. And I'm gonna cross over a bit, get a full extension there, kind of use my serratus there around, which is a very important muscle too in throwing and for your shoulders as well, okay? So just keep that in mind, or for your shoulder blade, I guess. So push out, squeeze, whoop. Make sure you have some good tension, trying to get there. You could do a half to full if you want. Mix that, make sure you feel some sort of challenge. If not, time for a thicker band. I think it's time for me to get a thicker band. 3, 2, and 1, rest. All right, nice work. All right, we're gonna do that step up again with overhead press. I love this one. So this one's just a good old chest, you know, we lay down and we do chest press and that's great for strength, but you know, this one gets us up. Let's go ahead, left foot up, step up and down, good, okay? Left foot, press with the right. When we're well, I wouldn't say all of us, some of us are down at the floor. A lot of times we're up when we're doing things, so that one just kind of brings the core into it more, which I love. Ooh, and then you're forced to kind of work on keeping your shoulders down when you press, versus if you were laying down, you may not shrug as much, but maybe standing up you do in some of your moves. Just kind of nice to mix it up there. Not make yourself too sore if you're in season as well, but still maintain strength. 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Right foot up, left shoulder press. Here we go. Foot back down. Remember, we're not using that back leg. That back leg is not supposed to be doing much. This leg that's up on the stepper. So push through. This one I love. Large muscles of the glute and hamstring. Very important in most sports when you're using your legs, when you're jumping, running, whatever you're doing. Legs are typically involved, even in your swimming, right? So, and you always want good glutes, strong glutes for good core strength as well. So this one's great. Not only that, we've got the shoulder involved. A lot of our sports include upper body movement, including those shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. So we want to have the strength to hold those shoulders back, to be strong through there. Maybe it's to reach, you know, to hit, to pull, yada, yada, yada. I could go on and on. All right, face pull, grab your W, your band. Here we go. Whoops, oh yes, this is a tube. If you have a flat band, you can kind of stick your feet out there. Mine's a tube, so I'm gonna put my feet on top to make sure that that band doesn't slip off and whack me. All right, so here we go. Arms out straight, bring it all the way back into a W or an L, but try to get to a W. It's a little bit harder. Now, what if you don't have a band right now to do this? And you could do this at the wall if you have another anchor or you want to anchor it mid-door frame, okay? If you don't have this, another one I like you could do is like maybe your L here, okay? That's a great one, just pulling up and then rotating some light weights back and back down. That would be a good one as well. All right, good work. Keep giving you some options. Maybe I can get some different, sometimes they keep talking about putting those other things in there. All right, left leg, those other things. I'm talking about the little modification windows. Oh boy, I'm losing it. The oxygen is going somewhere else. Forward lunge to lateral lunge. This might take a little coordination at first too. That's okay, work it. Don't do the weight then. Just focus on the movement and having good form. Forward lunge, you're gonna step back to the center, out to the side, toes forward, outside leg here straight. There you go. You don't have to go too far on this, but you do wanna sit back into it, just like you would if you were doing a squat. Good. I kept 45 seconds on each side here. That's time. Right foot forward, side lunge. Good. Right foot forward. You can do this. We're doing great. I believe, again, this is 2 sets today. I think I kind of got away from what I was saying. A lot of times we're pressed for time, whether we do have sports going on or whether we are just your everyday person trying to fit it all in. So this is a little shorter by doing 2 sets of everything. Still allows you to keep up on your strength. And that way you can still go get your cardio in too. 3, 2, and 1. Or whatever sports specific thing you've got going on. Practice, right? So we have a minute here, grab a sip of water. It is time to get started on our last part. We're gonna work calves, we're gonna work core, we're gonna work hips. All important muscles. You know, your calves are great for ankle, knee stability, for pushing off on the ground, getting that power, that push. You know, the speed, that takeoff, that velocity going forward. Let's see, core, hip strength for good stability in the hips, which offers good stability of the knees, which is important, especially shifting laterally. And then we have core muscles, which help tighten up all of that and stabilize the hips. They help with moving our arms and shoulders more stable. We are here, and legs too, for more power. So all important things in athletic training here and with everyday life actually. So we're gonna start with calf raises. I'm gonna have you grab some weight if you want. We're gonna go heel to toe here, heel to toe. Stick it at the top if you can, takes a little balance. Throw all the navel in, squeeze the glutes, balance, there you go. Good old calves. Sometimes we forget about our calves, but we don't wanna do that because if they're not strong and everything is wobbly at that lower leg level, even at the hips. It doesn't matter, but either way, we're gonna have some tightness, some tweaks, some issues going, maybe even into the foot. 3, 2, and 1. It's all connected. All right, plank step-ups. If you don't have a stepper, you're gonna do dynamic plank ups. High plank to low plank, high plank to low plank. Otherwise, here we go, up, down, up, down. I'm gonna raise up high here. I'm gonna shift which arm leads me up into this high plank. Nice core work here. Shoulder stability as well as we move. Good. Woo, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, we're gonna get the hips now. Let's come down for some clamshells. I really enjoy doing a clamshell with a side plank because we get some oblique work as well. 45 degrees hips and knees. You can open up here, keeping those toes together. If you want a little bit more work, you're gonna find that side plank to open. I also like to throw a little mini band on here usually. So if you wanna pause and find your mini band and work that through at some reps and get back to it, go right ahead. Or maybe when we're done, we're only doing 2 sets here, you can go back and try that band out. Good, hips down, hips up, open up, nice work. Go ahead, rotate to the other side. Rushing through this one today. Again, I know it's better than nothing when you're busy training, when you're busy with life, but we're getting all kinds of things in today. Good, important strength. Lift those hips. Make sure the hips are forward, so they're kind of back. Make sure when you lift that you're pressing them so that they're between the head and the knees here, okay? So they're not still back. They're not here open, okay? Give them a little push and then open. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, great job. Decline mountain climbers. You can do a regular mountain climber, so you can just climb here. If you have a chair or a stepper, we're gonna go decline and we're gonna tap down. You can take it slow. You can take it kind of plyo with a run here. You can also just march it, bringing those knees in. I'm gonna tap up and down, up and down. Good, 30 seconds. You can do this from the floor without the decline. That might be where we need to be if we're just getting used to being on our hands in a plank position. All right, rest. Great job. Calf raises, here we go. Grab those weights, heel to toe. 3, 2, and 1. There you go, just stick it. Don't just kind of weeble wobble here. I don't know if it doesn't work. Up on those toes, stick, heel, up on the toes. There you go. Start making up stuff in here. We can come up with new names, new words. Oh, that's it, make sure we stick it. Ooh, about went forward on that one. Tighten up, you can do this. Rock it out. Oh, I feel those calves. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We've got our plank step ups now, or a dynamic plank up, which is going from your forearm to that high plank, right? Forearm, high plank, back to forearm. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Here we go. Let's work. Up, down, left, down, right, down, up, down. Just move for me in that plank. Make sure that we're not sagging here with the hips, that they're up, or you're gonna feel a lot of lower back pressure. That is not a good thing, okay? That doesn't mean that kind of pressure and pain is not what we should be feeling. Good, draw the navel in towards the spine. Squeeze your glutes. Push those toes in, we're tight. 3, 2, and 1. Rest, good. Clamshells with the side plank if you want. Little hip dip, I mean. 3, make sure your hips are 45 degrees and knees. Here we go, lift and open. And back down, lift, open. That's it. Keep those feet together as you open up. Try to open up wide. Good, feel it in the outside hip here. Great job. Up. Good. 3, 2, and 1. I also like that one as a warm-up. Let's switch to the other side here. Same thing, 45 degrees. We're up on our forearm. Make sure that elbow is under your shoulder. 45 degrees, lift, and open. Great job. Shells. I need to make a book of all these wonderful names. If you have rainbows, clam shells, butterflies, what other fun names can we give to our workouts to sound nice and beautiful and easy? Good, that's it. 3, 2, and 1, rest. All right, decline mountain climbers if you want, or a regular mountain climber from the floor. This is our last one today. You've done a great job. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Tap it down, march it in, jump it out, kind of run it out. Up to you. You do you, modify. Find your challenge there at home. You can do it. Try it out. If it doesn't work, then change it. Always try. If you're there, you know if you are or not. Even if it's for 10 seconds, and then you switch. Great job. It's like getting a PR. 3, 2, and 1. Each time we can go a little bit past that point we were before. That's progression, right? So it's a good thing, even if it's small. So don't think it has to be all or nothing. Oh, I can't do that for 30 seconds. I'm not even gonna try. Well, try. Maybe you do it for 15. Maybe you do it for 10. Maybe you're not ready. That's okay, but at least you know. At least you took a chance. All right, let's stretch. Great job. So this is an athletic strength. Let's go ahead and reach behind. Interlace those fingers, get a chest stretch. Not a lot of agility and plyometrics, a little bit of plyometrics, but not one of those crazy ones. More strength for those athletes that are looking to just build a little base strength. I know there are a lot of athletes out there that are not doing any strength training. This can be a good little intro to, and even for, so I say athletes, and I'm not talking just kids, us adults. There are a lot of you out there that like to go for 5K runs and races, half marathons. Let's bring this left arm across the shoulder, the body, shoulders down. This applies to you, okay? And all in all, I will tell you, anybody who's doing this is going to be better, have better health, conditioning, strength overall, everything. But if you're looking to improve something that you're doing, versus, you know, whether you're a triathlete, a swimmer, a runner, whatever it is, cyclist, if you're a kid doing a sport and you just want a student and you're wanting to get that edge, you want that edge on your competitors, I would say strength training is it, okay? Let's reach up overhead. Give me a side bend. I would say that the majority of the people are not doing that part. They're just doing their cardio. They're just doing what they need. They're not going above and beyond. So give it a try. See what it does for you. Grab that other hand. Give me a side bend, pull. Make sure you can breathe. Don't go too far. And it doesn't have to be crazy strength. You saw today, it wasn't crazy. Maybe you think it was crazy. And it can be brought down some too. All right, nice work. Let's go ahead, right leg over left, okay? I want those hips to go right. I want you to slide left down for that IT band stretch. Breathe. Great job. Let's come out of that. Switch to the other side. I'm not sure I held that long enough and I apologize. Left leg over, hips to the left, slide right. It is hard to focus long enough to stretch. Honestly, you should be stretching 30 seconds to a minute. And I'll tell you, I'm probably not so good at trying to hold it that long either. Typically, I'll turn some music on, TV, something where I kind of lose track of time. Sometimes it's just good to kind of meditate, breathe. Focus on your breathing and holding it. It's hard. It's hard to find that quiet time. This is a good time. Sometimes we need that. We don't think we do, but, or we just don't want to, but it's good for us. And you're like, well, Tatum, I could kind of focus and breathe if you would stop talking. I'm so sorry. Let's go with that quad stretch here. Grab that ankle. This is what I think. I know I'm knees in here, okay? Not out. Try to get them in here close together. If you're struggling with this, maybe you lay down on your side. You lay down on your side and do this stretch, okay? So it looks like this. 90-degree bend in the hips. Grab that right leg. Stretch here. That can be done as well. All right, let's switch sides. The left leg, grab that ankle, keep that knee in. If you're having trouble keeping keeping that knee in, grab across the body with the right hand and hold that foot. And that can help pull it in a bit. Whoop, and find your balance. You can hold on to something, especially after a workout, trying to keep your balance. Oh boy. Great job. Calf stretch. Let's go ahead and go forward here. Slight lunge, back leg straight, heel down, push forward so you can get that stretch back there in that lower leg and that calf. Feel it feels good. With the straight leg and now with a slight bend. Good, let's switch again. I know, I'm rushing. I told you to do 30 seconds to a minute. Look at me well. Go back through it again. Sometimes I hold it a little shorter, but I'll go back through again because my attention span won't hold. So I might do it twice through, which you can do. Try not to keep you too long. Let's go ahead and bend that back knee now. Get that soleus, there you go. Great job. Let's go arms out like airplane wings, okay? Bring the nice flat back here, tabletop. Hold it here, reach that head towards the opposite wall. Great, now come down, grab the back of those legs. Just kind of hang out here. Feeling the stretch, breathing. Good, arms back out like airplane wings. Come up with the nice flat back all the way up to the top. Let's come back into a slight back bend. Open up the hips. Arms down to the side, and that is it today. Woo, we made it through. Nice work. Thank you for joining my day 19. I hope you like this intro to athletic strength training. It's really not all that different than what we do every day, other than some of the focuses that I'm trying to get thinking about, especially in power and core muscles and unilateral work. So other than that, anybody can do this. If you do like to race and do different sports, and even if you're an adult or a student, it is good to be practicing stuff at it. Get one up out there. Your body will thank you. You will do much better out there, and you might reduce your chances of having an injury. All right, that's it. I'll see you on day 20. My goodness, time is flying by. See you then. Bye-bye.